The South Dakota House Education Committee is advancing two proposals that are intended to reshape the way education is given to students in both grade school and in post-secondary education. House Bill 1012, which the title says is intended to protect students from critical race theory, and House Bill 1337 to protect elementary and secondary students from political indoctrination.
State House reporter Austin Goss gives us a look at what exactly both of these bills look to do. Austin, good evening.
Good evening, Brian and Andrea. Both of those education reform was an important priority for Governor Noem heading into this legislative session. And while both of those bills did undergo major changes today while in committee, they both now make their way to the House floor. Both bills have been a centerpiece of the Noem administration and campaign.
Bill simply says that students and teachers can't be compelled to affirm the idea that they should feel discomfort or guilt because of their race, color, etc.
HB 1012 was the first of the two bills debated and dealt more exclusively with critical race theory. The bill passed overwhelmingly, with only the two Democrats on the committee opposing. But a major amendment was passed that significantly scaled back the scope of the bill, effectively making it only apply to certain aspects of post-secondary education and not applying to classroom teaching.
Nothing in this bill is inconsistent with what the board has already done. The board issued a very clear statement in August. We do not believe in discriminating against any individual or any group. We don't believe in making any judgments or gauging the worth of any individual based on what their skin color, what their religion, what their beliefs might be.
A similar fate awaited HB 1337, which was amended to read that it did not prohibit school district employees from either discussing divisive concepts or presiding over student debate of them. Regardless of the amendments, many still showed up to oppose the bills altogether.
And I think if you look at South Dakota law as it addresses these potential issues, you're right to have pride and confidence in what our state has already done, and that we anticipate this problem, and that consequently House Bill 1337 is not helpful, it's not necessary, and I'd strongly urge you to resist.
Now, the governor's office came into this legislative session really looking to make education reform a centerpiece of their priorities, especially heading into the election later this year. So just getting these two bills over the first hurdle through that first committee was a real big win for the governor's office today.